Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're all doing well. I send you all so much love and light. So today we're going to tap into the energy coming in for your love life in November. So this is going to be for all zodiac signs, and I'll just go through each zodiac sign and let you know what's on the horizon in your love life. So we're going to start out with Scorpio's reading. And before I begin, I just want to take a moment to invite the white light, the Holy Spirit. Okay, Scorpio. Interesting, because there's definitely huge changes on the horizon for you with your own Scorpio energy coming through. Sagittarius's energy is here as well. So maybe you guys are thinking of a Sagittarius, or there could just be cross watchers right now watching your reading, Scorpio, or your own moon or rising sign. It's interesting because it's like there's huge changes on the horizon, but those changes come along with not talking to someone. Like the Ace of Swords in reverse is showing me that there's going to be maybe someone that you stop talking to, someone that you cut off, someone that you cut out. The funny thing about it though is that's what restores balance in your love life. The overall energy is temperance. So that spirit showing us like this path is open for you. Are you trying to decide between someone? That's what it feels like to me. Maybe someone that you've been arguing with. Okay, so this is funny because you're going to have someone that apologizes to you. But it also feels like at the same time, it could be too little too late. Like you might not want to accept this person's apology. Okay, let me tap into this, what I can see really quickly. For some of you, you could be torn between two different people. Two of Pentacles coming through. So it's like someone's gonna try and apologize to you, but it feels like it's too little too late, and you could not want to speak to this person anymore, not accept their apology, not talk to them anymore. But it's funny because when you make that change and you cut that energy off or you cut that person out, that is what opens up your love life to go in the right direction. So that's very interesting to me. I just get such strong energy for you, Scorpio, that there is someone that you're gonna stop talking to. Maybe there's someone that you need to stop talking to in order to clear blockages in your love life. See, what Spirit wants you to know is you have major changes on the horizon and a path opening up. But it just feels like it's conditional. It comes when you stop talking to someone. So I want to look further into this Ace of Swords in reverse. You guys, sorry if you're like writing me messages and I don't pay attention to it. It's only because it's kind of distracting for me. So that's the only reason why. But I want to look further into this Ace of Swords. The funny thing is like, there's someone that I feel you're going to stop talking to. You're going to cut this person out. And that's something that makes them even more drawn to you. It's like when you stop talking to this person, this is like no contact, no communication, Ace of Swords in reverse. That makes that person so fixated on you, so focused on you, like they can concentrate on you and only you. So this definitely feels like you have the tables turning in November. Four of Cups is coming through in reverse. This is like someone realizing everything that they had with you and how they, it feels like they didn't know what they had when they had it, Scorpio, honestly. It feels like you were very loving and open and generous with this person. Like you gave to this person unconditionally, straight from your heart. And it feels like when you... It just feels like, I don't know if you guys are together. That's the thing. Some of you maybe, some of you could have already cut this person out. But the thing about it is the tables are turning, because it's like now they want to give all that goodness and kindness and love back to you. But it's like when they had you, when they had your energy, it feels like they would take things out on you. Like you definitely had to bear the brunt of this person's moods. Just feels like they put you in a position where you felt like they rejected you. So it feels like in November, you come to this conclusion, like you're thinking about how you want to make major changes in your love life. See, the changes are here on the horizon. That's the ironic thing about it. It feels like you're going to choose to cut this person out, and that's when they come on so strong when you do that. That's like when they can't stop watching you, they can't stop thinking about you. Like the less attention you pay to this person, the more attention they pay to you. But honestly, you guys, it just feels like this person is going to be, you know what's funny? That's when they really want to step up. That's when they're going to tell you what you mean to them, what the connection means to them. It's like when you cut them out, they realize what this connection means to them. Some of you, you're going to not talk to this person, even go as far as blocking this person. And that makes them just want to get back in your life in any way that they can. And for some of you, this person is going to tell you that they'll even accept friendship. They'll even accept friendship, but they want so much more than that. Okay, so this is what I can see in your reading, Scorpio. If there's something that you want to shift and change with a person, it feels like the sooner you pull your energy back and stop focusing on them, the better off you will be. Because it makes this person rise to the occasion. They're going to try and stay connected with you in any way that they can. But when you pull your energy back, that's when you're going to see that you bring out the best in this person. So what I can see here, Scorpio, is like when you choose to stop talking to someone that you feel is treating you in a way that's less than you deserve, that's when they really want to step up to the plate. Because now I can see the Emperor. Aries energy is here, you guys. The Emperor and the Two of Cups. So for those of you that are feminine energies watching this, dealing with a masculine, dealing with a man, because the Emperor's energy is very masculine, if you've been wanting him to make changes when it comes to you and to the connection, pull your energy back and I don't know, it's like they need to see what they don't have anymore. I wonder how you feel about that, Scorpio, but I can see that when you do that, it really brings out so much of this person's emotions. It's like their heart really opens up. The Two of Cups is not a mistake coming through, because it's Spirit showing us what you genuinely mean to this person, but it just feels like they don't treat you the way that you deserve to be treated. But I can see in November, major changes for you are on the horizon, and it comes about when you pull your energy back, honestly. So yeah, that's what I can see going on, Scorpio. I wish you nothing but the best in your love life. And next is Sagittarius. If someone wants to timestamp this for me, that would be awesome. I would really appreciate it, you guys. Now we're going to get into Sagittarius's reading. So what's on the horizon for you, Sagittarius, in November? What is the vibe like? What is the energy like? Let's see. So right away, I can see Cancer's energy here. In your reading, Scorpio's energy as well, and the initials J and B are coming through. So maybe your initials, their initials, important to you in some way. The overall energy is the High Priestess in reverse. It feels like in this connection, sometimes you guys don't really know how to approach this person, what to do, like what to think, how to feel. But it feels like what you're doing the most is like just trying to save face, you know, with the Two of Pentacles. There's something about your love life or a particular connection that you have on your mind that it just, you know, with the High Priestess in reverse, it's like deep down, you know what to do, but it just feels like you could be ignoring your intuition about this person. And, you know, I'm not here to give you any negative, like, energy or bad news, but it just feels like there's something that you already know that you're ignoring, and then it's like, I feel like the Two of Pentacles is almost like a facade. Like, I can see you're going against what your intuition is truly telling you. So in November, Sagittarius, I feel like you're getting a really strong message from Spirit to trust your intuition. Don't fight your intuition. I feel like this is a reading for those of you that feel you're kind of going around in circles with someone. You're like on a hamster wheel. And it feels like you've kind of really closed your heart off to this person, but still attached to them, maybe like trying to see if it will turn into something more serious. Honestly, Sagittarius, it feels like if your gut is telling you to move forward, you definitely should. Because with the Six of Wands coming through in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse, some of you are dealing with a person that's actually very insecure when it comes to you. This person feels like they don't have enough to offer you, and ironically, it could make them hold back from you because of it. But I know some of you could be, you know, thinking you don't really understand why this person is holding back, why things aren't moving forward. So then it feels like you turn around and you kind of shut down too because things aren't progressing with them. Let me tell you something, Sagittarius. When you listen to what your intuition is telling you about this connection, which I can see that for many of you here, your intuition is telling you to release this. Like it's just it's gotten to be something that's like a juggling act for you. It's draining you. And it feels like when you release this, your love life really moves in the right direction quickly. See, for some of you, the blockage in your love life is this person, the connection to this person. And I know that you may be trying to hold on because you're thinking that it could be so much more. And I don't want to disappoint you with the message, but it's like if it hasn't given you the results that you want now, I feel like that's telling you that it's time for you to take a step in another direction. And I can see that when you do that, you have significant changes on the horizon. You know, the Death card's coming through, the Chariot's coming through upright. So if you've been wanting your love life to get unstuck, it feels like the best way forward for you is to release a connection that's stagnant, not going anywhere. This feels like it's in the stages of you, like still, you want it to be so much more, like you're trying to get to know this person. I won't take it away from you if this is an established connection and you're looking for guidance from Spirit on the best way forward. You already know what to do deep down. I can see that. The High Priestess is in reverse because it's like you're ignoring what your intuition is really telling you. And hence it creates a blockage in your love life. See, what you're doing is like you're mirroring back to someone what you feel they're showing you. And where you feel like it's not successful, you feel like it's not moving forward and this person is not opening up to you, it feels like you're taking on that energy too. And I just see this as a blockage for you because what Spirit is showing me is when you listen to your gut and you make the change that deep down you already know you're supposed to make, things are going to move forward for you so quickly. So I look at this energy like it's you ending a connection or not talking to someone. But for others of you, the energy could be lighter than that. It could be certain things that's been going back and forth between you and your person that maybe it's time to just lay all that to rest, so to speak. Do you know what I mean? Maybe it's time to finally put everything out on the table and make a conclusion for yourselves. Like, you'll know what this reading means to you, Sagittarius. It just feels like you know what to do deep down. And if there's someone that you've been wondering, like, should you move away from? Should you cut out? I feel like the answer is yes. Or if it's something along the lines of an issue between you and your person, and you're wondering, like, should we put this to rest? Should we move past it? The answer is yes, because it's not doing the connection any good at this point. And if you were to put this to the wayside, you know, not to imply that it's so easy, but if you were to put this to the wayside, you have major changes and a blockage is removed and things could really move forward quickly. So for some of you, I feel like Knight of Swords in reverse. I just smile because I wonder if there's something that maybe you need to call a truce on with someone, or an apology on both ends. I know some of you feel like this person owes you an apology. I feel like things could really move in the right direction if you just, at this point, there's a certain subject that you guys are talking about and it's like beating a dead horse and it's not allowing things to move forward. So the question is, could you find forgiveness in the situation? If you can find forgiveness and peace in the situation, I mean, it's just going to help the connection propel forward. So however you resonate with this, Sagittarius, because what your reading is about is like a blockage being removed. And it removes when you make a choice to either cut someone off, or you choose to stop focusing on something that's not doing the connection any good. You know, like something from the past that's coming between you and your person. However you resonate with it, though. And for those of you that are wondering, you know, what's on the horizon, if you choose to walk away from this and move forward, major changes, major relief for you. And they'll happen quickly. It's like once you make a decision for yourself, Sagittarius, the energy comes in for you very quickly. Okay, you guys? So that's what I can see going on for you, Sagittarius. I send you so much love and light. Capricorn is next. Okay, my beautiful Capricorns. Let's get into your reading. Let's see. What's going on in your love life in November? So I keep seeing a theme throughout the readings already, between Scorpio, Sagittarius, and now your reading, Capricorn. It's all about major changes coming in, but those major changes come in once a decision is made. Like this is a theme collectively throughout the reading so far, and it's no different for your reading, Capricorn. So I can see Cancer's energy, Scorpio's energy, and Taurus's energy coming through. You might be thinking of one of those signs, or there could be cross watchers here. Overall energy is the Ace of Swords. I mean, it's really a theme, because the Ace of Swords is in reverse, but that leads to the Two of Wands. So I feel like there's something that you could be talking about with your person, or like there's this subject and it's like maybe you think it's positive to keep focusing on this or talking about it. But honestly, what Spirit is showing me is like it may not even be serving the connection anymore to keep focusing on this subject, really, because the Ace of Swords is in reverse. So that's like cutting off communication or not talking about a particular subject. And when you do that, it leads to, honestly, it leads to blockages being removed in your connection between you and your person. Or for some of you here, especially if you're like single, or maybe you're like talking to different people, getting to know different people, there could be one person that Spirit is telling you to think about how that person makes you feel, and think about what you're giving to that person as opposed to what you're receiving. And if you feel like the math is off, Capricorn, I feel like Spirit is telling you to cut off communication with that person, honestly, because I keep seeing this throughout your readings. It's like you have a blockage around you, and there's someone that if you choose to stop talking to them, it's going to align you with who you truly belong with. The Two of Wands leads to the Two of Cups. It's like it's funny because it's like you have this energy trying to come to you. Someone could be trying to come into your life, but it's a matter of, will you accept it? Will you let them in? Will you let yourself move forward? Will you let yourself let go? Now, the letting go is very important because I can see the Three of Swords here. So I know that there's something that's been on your heart and in your mind. So it's a question for you to think deeply about, can you really forgive this? Can you let this go? Or is it time for you to move forward? It's a question for you to ask yourself, Capricorn. With the Hierophant in reverse, I can see that for some of you, you're spending a lot of time with someone, but you're settling a lot when it comes to that connection. Like, there's specific things that you want in this connection and from this person. And I can see like you could be fighting for something that deep down maybe you know you're not gonna get because they've hurt you so much. So then the advice, honestly, Capricorn, the advice for you is to release it, to let it go, because that person could be a blockage for you, actually preventing your true love from coming in. But if you guys are with your person, your forever person, you know you're not going to separate, you're not going to break up, you're not going to leave them. I feel like Spirit is advising you to move away from a particular subject, whatever this is that keeps coming up to the surface, or whatever it is that you guys keep talking about. Honestly, it feels like your person would rather move forward, not talk about it anymore. And if you guys can do that, you have major changes on the horizon. And it's like this energy is trying to come to you so quickly. The Death card, the Chariot. So you have to think about what's best for you, Capricorn, because if you're not getting what you want out of a connection, and you feel like you're settling so much, and you're wondering what's next in your love life, it just feels like blockages are removed when you cut off communication. Like, honestly, wow, this is crazy, because throughout Scorpio, Sagittarius, and now your Capricorn reading, the energy is very similar. So it wouldn't surprise me if you're thinking of a Sagittarius or a Scorpio, or if there's cross watchers here. And I want to say this to someone as well. If you've recently had someone ghost you, stop talking to you, cut off communication with you, I know that that's not an easy experience to go through. I know that that can be very hurtful, and you have a lot of questions. There's a divine purpose to all of that, because this person, like ghosting you or whatever the case is, not talking to you, is actually helping you to align with who you really belong with. So it's kind of like a blessing in disguise. If you have someone that is saying they don't want to talk to you anymore, or something along those lines, Capricorn, that person is removing, it's like they're the blockage. If they cut you out, it's really like a blessing in disguise, because you're going to see, if you accept that and you let them go, you release them, you open a door, you open a doorway for yourself, where the two of cups connection will come to you, which is like a real love, a true love, a kindred spirit. So I can see, makes me wonder what you'll decide to do for yourself, Capricorn. You know, for those of you that resonate with this message, it just feels like there's either someone that's blocking you, you're trying to make things work with this person, But if you know you can walk away, I feel like Spirit is telling you to walk away because you have a blessing on the horizon. For others of you, if you're with your forever person, I feel like Spirit is just telling you to let something rest. Finally, just let it rest, because if you do, you're going to see the changes that you've been wanting to see in the connection. For some of you, you're dealing with a person, like the best way to approach them is to say something one time. If you keep repeating yourself over and over and over, it feels like that only creates blockages in the connection. It like makes your person shut down. I'm not saying that that's okay. I can just see that they do that. So it could be time to just let a subject rest finally. Oops, hold on, you guys. To let it rest finally so you can, move forward. Okay, Capricorn. All right, you guys. So that's what I can see going on in November. But I wish you nothing but the best in your love life, Capricorn. Just take from it what feels right to you. Okay. And next is Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, let's get into your reading. Let's see what's going on for you in your love life in November. This is so weird. It's so weird because you guys keep getting the same cards in your readings. And it's all around this theme of telling you to follow your own intuition. I honestly kind of want to reshuffle for you. I do. Because you could be going through something similar, Aquarius, especially if you're on the cusp of Capricorn or you're dealing with a Sagittarius or a Scorpio, because I see like this theme over and over again. Telling you to follow your intuition. And then Capricorn's energy is here. The initials J and B have come through. Could be your initials, their initials. I feel like Spirit is telling you, okay, the eight of Wands is in reverse. Ace of Swords is in reverse. So that definitely has to do with you maybe not taking someone's calls. Like it feels like you could already have this person blocked, like you already don't want to talk to them. And I feel like what Spirit wants you to know, for those of you that resonate with that, if you're wondering if this person has learned their lesson, they definitely have. Like you not talking to them, cutting them out, pulling your energy all the way back has made this person take a deep look inside. And let me tell you, Aquarius, when they take a deep look inside, they don't like what they see. They feel like they have been very toxic in this connection. But you know what's funny? This doesn't feel like it's your current person. This feels like it's the energy of someone that you stopped talking to, that you cut out. And now they realize all of these things when it comes to you. They realize how negative their energy has been. And since you cut them out, since you don't want to talk to them anymore, it brought about serious changes in this person's energy, because the devil's coming in reverse now. So that's someone who it feels like they want to come forward. They want to talk to you so bad. They hate being in the no contact situation or being blocked. They want to come forward. They're hoping that you will unblock them. They want to come forward and tell you about all the changes that they've made recently, especially some changes as far as certain addictions they had. The devil it's a heavy energy. It could definitely speak to toxic ways. It could definitely speak to, things that this person did that was very unhealthy for them, for you, the connection, even just very unhealthy, maybe even for their body, like if they had certain addictions and things like that. The devil is in reverse because it's this person striving towards recovery, striving towards healing. And so it's like, since you cut them out, there has been significant changes in this person's energy. For those of you wondering, should you let them back in? I feel like Spirit is telling you to take all the time you need as you take your space. Like if you still feel like you need a few more days before letting this person back in, Spirit is telling you to take that time for yourself, because you really know what to do. Your intuition is on point, Aquarius. Trust your gut, trust your intuition. You will be divinely guided. I see the Queen of Swords in reverse. So once you like pull all of your energy back to you and you feel calm, you feel grounded, you're feeling a little more secure, then the time is right for you to actually talk to this person. But it feels like you need to fortify yourself first. And because this person's energy is very, very heavy, and I can feel the way that they pull on you. So until you are fully fortified in your own energy, I feel like you should keep this person at bay. If you feel like you're further along in your healing journey, then the time could be right for the two of you to talk, only because I feel like it's going to bring you so much closure. So I see closure on the horizon for you. Okay, I want to pull some more cards for you though, Aquarius. Hopefully we get some different messages here. I feel like I'm definitely connecting with the collective energy. Even though I'm doing each zodiac sign, I'm definitely seeing a theme here over and over. But let's see what else is on the horizon for you, Aquarius. Let's see what else Spirit shows us about your love life in November. The Magician's energy. Scorpio's energy is here, as well as Sagittarius and the initial M. So basically every initial that could come through in the deck has come through for you. You could be thinking of a Sagittarius or a Scorpio. Cross watchers here, your own moon or rising sign. You definitely, advice to you from Spirit, Aquarius, if you choose to take it, it has to do with you calling your power back to you, not spreading yourself too thin, calling your energy back to you. It just feels like what Spirit wants you to do is set yourself up to receive. It's about you. I feel like Spirit is telling you, like, you've done enough, you've put in enough work, you've put in enough effort, and now it's time for you to call your power back to you. There's someone that you really, like, if you feel like you need more time and space, shift away from that person, you definitely should. Remember, only communicate with them when you feel like you can do it from a grounded place. For some of you, maybe they still need to feel what it's like to not have you anymore. If you're looking for shifts to come in, I can see the effect that it has. When you pull all of your power back to you, Aquarius, and you stop looking at this person or thinking back or just so focused on them, that's when they're going to want to come forward. And like I said a moment ago in your reading, tell you about all the changes that they've made, everything that they've learned, all the introspection and self-reflecting that they've done. It's a complicated situation. It's touchy because that devil energy shows me that you've gone through a lot with this person. A lot of difficult times. And if you're wondering, do they genuinely love you? They do genuinely love you. I say that with caution because I know this person could have put you through a lot, but the Ace of Cups is coming through. Okay, it's crazy because once you call all your power back to you, pull your energy back, that's when this person wants to come forward and make you a genuine offer. And I feel like what you need to know is they really have been doing a lot of inner work. So if maybe you're in a place right now where you thought this person couldn't change or they weren't capable of changing, they are. It feels like as November plays out, the two of you will become more aligned. Feels like it feels like your person has been doing a lot of inner work lately. Maybe you don't know about it, especially if it is a no contact situation. They can't stay away from you. They love you very deeply. I feel like they are going to come forward, but you should still take all the time and space that you need. It's about this person learning a lesson, learning that their behavior has consequences, not only for the connection they could lose you, but then also the consequences they face when they mistreat themselves. So it just feels like in this situation that I'm picking up on, it's complicated, but this person does love you very deeply. I feel like the best way forward, if you want the advice from Spirit, Aquarius, is to like really call your power back to you. It brings out the best in this person. It feels like some of you have been on a very difficult cycle with them. So I can see for sure you are a catalyst for their growth. What Spirit wants you to know is the things that you've gone through, they haven't been in vain. I know you may have gone through a lot of heartache, a lot of pain, but it's not in vain. It's not something that's meant to be a punishment for you. You're actually a very advanced soul if you charted something so difficult for yourself to be a catalyst for this person's growth. But, you know, you have to do what you feel is best for you, depending on the circumstances. I do see that this person loves you and you've gone through very difficult times, but I can also see the ways that you've helped change this person. Not making excuses for them, but they definitely see the error of their ways in ways that they didn't before. So if you're looking to see changes in this particular person that you have on your mind, whoever this is that I can see in your reading, I feel like Spirit is really telling you to shift the focus away from them, pull all of that energy back, and for you to focus on yourself, because when you do that, it brings out the best in this person. Okay, Aquarius, I do wonder how you take that. I wonder what all of that means to you, but that's what I can see, you guys. All right, let's get into Pisces reading next. Okay, my beautiful Pisces. Let's tap in to your love life in November. Interesting. There's someone that I feel you're really mad at, Pisces, honestly. It feels like this person has rubbed you the wrong way. The crazy thing about it, though, is I can see this couple coming through. King and Queen of Pentacles. The overall energy is the Page of Swords in reverse. It feels like this person has made you really, really, like, I don't know, when you look at this person, it feels like they put you in a position where you truly feel like your kindness has been taken for weakness. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles upright is someone that I feel is just genuinely very loving and attentive and caring. Like, that's just who they are. I see that you've really doted on this person, Pisces. Feels like you didn't hold anything back from them. Like, you gave them your all in this connection. But it feels like they kept testing you. Maybe even feeling like this person was trying you, trying your patience. Like, definitely, I feel like they tested you a lot. And that's something that it feels like you put up with it. You put up with it over and over. But it feels like in November, you get to the point where you totally cut this person out. Like, there's something that just like triggers in you and you say to yourself, no more. Like, there's someone that I see you get sick and tired of, honestly. The Two of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is you wanting to go into like recovery mode. It's you wanting to protect your heart. And it feels like you may talk to them, especially if you have to. Like if the connection to this person requires you to still be in contact with them for some reason, like if you guys have something shared, maybe you have children together, it could be like that. So it's like, okay, I'll talk to them, I'll take their calls when necessary, but it looks like you're going to keep things absolutely short. You're not going to make any small talk with them. It feels like you genuinely do not even want to talk to this person, but you will if you have to. That's why the Two of Swords is here. So it's like you'll take their calls, but you're really on guard when it comes to them. And let me tell you something, Pisces, when you shift into that energy, when you show this person that you are sick and tired of the way things have been, especially for those of you that resonate with feeling taken for granted, or you feel like your kindness has been taken for weakness, I don't think they're used to seeing that side of you shifting your energy and pulling all the way back. I feel like it takes them by surprise. You'll only talk to them when necessary, and you're getting yourself out of this negative low vibration of like constantly needing to know what's going on with them. It feels like you're like, I don't care, I don't want to know. So you're definitely not going to be spying on them, looking at their social media. Honestly, the energy that comes through, Pisces, it feels like you are sick and tired of someone. And you know, the crazy thing about it is when you let this person know very clearly what you want, what you need, but moreover, the things that you feel they did wrong, that's when they want to come on so strong. So it's crazy to me that like I see you keeping this person at arm's length. Definitely not letting them get near you, close to you. Some of you are just, you're not even going to let this person like give you a hug, give you a kiss, nothing like that. And the crazy thing about it is when you embrace that energy, they're going to love bomb you. That's when they're going to come on the strongest. I mean, the Eight of Wands after the Two of Swords, it's very clear. It's like when you shut down, they're gonna like, it's like a love bomb, honestly. That's when they're going to like pour their heart out, come on so strong. If you tell them no, they're gonna like find a way around it. You pull your energy back, you kind of cut them out. You know, for those of you that can, I just pick up on a situation where maybe some of you have to talk to this person, like if you have children with them or something like that. But for those of you that don't, and you can really like cleanly and fully cut this person out, I feel like you're going to, and that's when they want to come on the strongest. So it's like bombarding you with affection and attention, sending you message after message, blowing up your phone, basically. I feel like they'll do that in combination with like constantly attached to your energy. So don't be surprised when you feel this person pulling on your energy in November, for those of you that resonate with this reading, because it's like I don't know why they want to try you and test you so much, honestly, when deep down they feel and know that you're the only one for them. I mean, that's why this couple is coming through, the King and Queen of Pentacles. So I know that this person feels you're the only one that they want. No one can replace you in their mind, in their heart. You're irreplaceable. But it just feels like you're sick and tired of this person playing games with you. It just feels like you're letting them know once and for all that they need to come correct. They need to approach you the right way if they want this to be successful. So it's kind of like you're leaving the ball in their court. It just feels like you're being very guarded and strict with this person, Pisces. I question their energy, to be honest with you, because I know they look at you and they feel like no one can replace you. I mean, who is better for the King of Pentacles than the Queen of Pentacles? No one, and vice versa. So I know that they feel no one can replace you. But then this person will love bomb you and they'll come on so strong. But then I see the Page of Cups underneath that King of Pentacles. And for me, the Page of Cups that's always a red flag. That's not someone I don't know. You have to use your discernment regarding this connection, Pisces, because if you feel like they've just played too many games, to me that comes across as playing another game. Like, why is it when push comes to shove, why do you have to like be so guarded and protect yourself in order for this person to just shower you with affection and attention? It feels like with this person, it's when push comes to shove. So it makes me wonder, what will you choose? I have to be really honest with you. There's something about this person's energy, like, and I can feel it all throughout the reading. It feels like they rub you the wrong way and they rub me the wrong way, because it feels like they're just playing games. I don't know why they toy with the connection so much. If they know that no one can replace you, they need to start really appreciating you when things are good, not just when things are bad. And it feels like it's when push comes to shove with this person. So for those of you that resonate with that kind of energy and you're looking for a very, okay, if you're looking for a very straightforward message from spirit, like if you're in the position to walk away, I feel like this person plays too many games. I feel like this person acts like a clown. I question them. Their intentions. I question their intentions, because it feels like they want you the most when they can't have you. They should just know what they have when they have it and treat you the right way. It's not until you become so hardened, and like, who wants to be in that energy of being hardened all the time like this? I'm telling you, it doesn't feel like this is natural for you. It feels like your natural energy is to be soft, is to be chill, to be relaxed. But there's just something about this person. They play too many games, honestly. And it's changing you, Pisces. It's hardened you, maybe in ways that you'll start to see in November. It just definitely feels like it gets to the point where you're tired of the games and you're not going to talk to this person only when necessary, but that's when they come on the strongest. So if you've already cut them out, if you've already stopped talking to them, be prepared for a love bomb. This person is going to do something like what they feel is very significant. It could be just blowing up your phone, or for others of you, because it's a King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles, I feel, can be very generous. So for others of you, they'll try to do something for you that's generous, maybe a gift, something financial. They'll splurge. It's just weird to me because they seem very possessive over you. And it's like, why do they want you the most when they can't have you? Why do they play with the connection like that? I don't know. There's a lot of red flags in this person's energy, Pisces. So, you know, just use your discernment, do what you feel is best for you, and just be prepared. Like if you've already cut them out, I feel like there's going to be a love bomb on the horizon. Okay, you guys, that's what I can see going on, Pisces, but I wish you nothing but the best in your love life. I truly do. All right, next is Aries. All right, my beautiful Aries, let's get into your reading. Let's see what's going on for you in November. I don't even know what time it is. What time is it, you guys? I have no clock near me and I can't see the clock. It's already getting dark, so the lighting might change. Hopefully it still looks okay though. It's crazy. It's already getting dark, you guys. I'm not looking forward to that. All right, Aries, let's see what's going on. Colorado, OMG, no, I'm on the East Coast. So what the heck is that? Would that be 4 over here? I think so. There's someone that wants you so bad, Aries. They do. But it feels like you're just holding, like you have this person in the friend zone in November, it feels like. You have someone that is wishing and long. Oh, look at that. This is always a beautiful couple to me. The 9 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. It's a couple to me because it's like you guys are different, but you complement each other so well. And I can see that both of you really have a lot to offer. At least the way that this person looks at you, Aries, I mean, it's very, very flattering energy. Either you can take your pick from either one. It's feminine, it's masculine. But the Nine of Pentacles is this person looking at you and just feeling like you have it all. They love your style. They just feel like being around you is so positive, like the vibes are so good. You look good, you smell good. It's like everything about you. It has this person desiring you and wanting you to be there. See everything that I'm picking up on is like a vision, a fantasy that they have about you. They feel like the two of you would make the perfect couple. They do. It's funny because some of you even look alike. Some of you look alike. So you have someone that is fantasizing about you. Some of you are in a relationship with someone else, and you have this person that's here fantasizing about making you theirs. Like they want to pull you away from wherever you are. That's why the lovers are coming through in reverse. It feels like it's your choice, and you're the one that hasn't fully opened up to this person. Like, are they not coming on as strong as you'd like them to? Are they not making it clear to you? I say that because for some of you, this is like an admirer kind of energy, and they want you, but they're coming through as the Three of Cups, which lets me know that this is platonic so far between the two of you. It feels that way. So even if you're in a relationship with someone else, you're going to have this person in November that comes across as a friend, could be an acquaintance, colleague. They're around you. They're in your inner circle. They are. You're not looking at them in this light, probably because you're with someone else. Some of you are with someone else. It's not going to stop this person. This person is going to come forward in November, and I feel really come on strong. They're going to try and steal you away from where you are, Aries. They're going to try and shoot their shot with you. So even if you're in a relationship, I don't know, is that disrespectful? They want you to be theirs. So you may have to, really put this person in their place. For those of you that are in a committed relationship and you're not open to any outside interference, because you have someone that they want you, Aries. And I don't mean like in a shallow way. I'm telling you that this person is in love with you. They've already fallen in love with you, and they have all these fantasies about what it could be. And then look at this. Oh, wow. Six of Wands with that King of Wands. The King of Wands is a very masculine, very motivated, take charge, pursuing kind of energy where it's like a fire is lit underneath this person. So you're going to see them come on strong, and they're going to show you their best self. I feel like this person really has a lot to offer. They do. They're successful in their own right. It feels like they're very charismatic, good looking. Like that's why so everything that's beautiful about you, they look at you like you compliment me so well and we make the perfect couple. So since they're looking at you in this light, like, you have it all, they feel like they have it all as well. So this person is thinking of all the things that they can offer you and how the two of you could be amazing together. You know what's funny? What I'm picking up on is, for those of you that resonate with this and you're with someone, when your person finds out that you have someone that's trying to pursue you, you know what's funny, Aries, is they may see it even before you do. Your person could come forward and tell you, like, I don't like the way this person is with you, or how they look at you, or what did they say to you, something like that. It's not your person being jealous. It's your person's like intuition kicking in, and they just pick up on the vibe that this other person wants you. See, for some of you, the person that you're with now is going to spot this even before you do. And your person is not going to take that lying down. For those of you that are in a relationship with someone and you have this other person trying to pursue you, you're going to see your person really step up to the plate and really turn on the charm when it comes to you. Jealous, yeah. It's like the jealousy is motivating them to want to, you know, make sure that they're locking this in with you, securing this connection with you. The vibe around you, Aries, in November, it's like you're just really, you're turning heads. And even if you're with someone now, it just feels like you can take your pick from whoever you want, because it feels like you have admirers that you don't even know that you have. Now, for others of you that are single, you have someone, this person comes across as a friend and they're pursuing you so hard. But I want to look deeper into the lovers to see, like, are you actually going to give them a chance? Oh, guy's about to start barking, you guys. He's so fresh. I have like my little squirrels that visit me on the stoop, and birds, I feed them every day so they come and eat, and guy just loves terrorizing them. So there's a squirrel out there that's eating now. So if he starts barking, I'm sorry, you guys, he might start. But anyway, so for those of you that are single, okay, you have someone that's in love with you, they want you so bad, but it's like friend zoning them. But then it feels like you're also seeing for yourself that maybe more and more about what they have to offer. Okay, I wanna see if you're actually going to choose this person. But they're gonna come on strong. It's someone that I feel, if you'd give them a chance, Aries, it feels like you'd be very impressed by them. It just feels like you're not gonna open your heart up to this person. It feels like you're gonna keep, like, kind of keep them in the friend zone. It feels like you, when it comes to this person, you're protective of your heart. It's not that you don't trust them. It feels like you're almost waiting to see, in a way, kind of testing them to see what they're really all about, to make sure that it's not all talk, to see that they're actually going to do the things that they say they're going to do. And what I can see, Aries, like something that you really desire from this person is for them to take the lead, but not have that be something that's short term. It feels like the energy that I can pick up on is if you're feminine, it feels like you're looking for someone who's truly in their masculine energy and is gonna put you in a position where you feel like you really can trust this person. You feel like it really is safe to let them take the lead. Maybe some of you are single and you've you know, you're secure in being single, like as in you don't have to rely on anyone, you know, because the Nine of Pentacles, that's very independent energy. So it just feels like you have someone that I can see, if you were to give them a chance, the two of you could be an amazing couple. You really could, but you know, you'll use your discernment throughout November. And for those of you that are in a relationship, you just have other people that are desiring you, Aries, wanting to be with you. And honestly, you may have to really put someone in their place, you know? Even if you don't see it now, you're gonna see that you have a person around you that's been crushing on you the whole time. Okay, Aries, that's what I can see, you guys. Next is Taurus. Taurus, let's get into your love reading. So for November, what kind of energy is coming in? You know what's interesting about the energy is there's something about your love life that it just feels like it gets to a place where it's calm, and it feels calm to me. I feel like Spirit is telling you or advising, Taurus, if you want to take the advice, to just kind of let yourself be present with someone. Some of you could be going through a difficult time, you know, with the sun in reverse. You could be going through a difficult time with someone, but the cycle between you and this person, it's not over. So If you're in separation or it's a no contact situation or something like that, I can see how that hurts. I can see how depressing that energy can be. What you need to know is that the connection has not run its course. The connection is not over. The two of you are still divinely connected. The two of you still for sure have unfinished business together in this lifetime. So if you've been sad and you've been wondering like, is this connection really over? It's not. It's not. And if you're in a no contact situation or broken up, I see you in contact with this person in November. They're going to make their way to you, even if it is long distance, because for some of you, I can see that this is a long distance connection. And it feels like you've been waiting for this person to take more of a lead role, like to do more when it comes to you. You're going to start to see those changes come in November. And it feels like even if you're in a place right now where you've been feeling sad, you've been feeling depressed when it comes to this connection, I see you letting your guard down with this person. It feels like what Spirit is telling you is to just embrace the present. I know sometimes in love we can worry so much about what the future holds, and we can even get stuck in the past. But the advice to you, Taurus, is to let yourself feel what it is that you feel now, but moreover, to take a look around at what you have now. Not saying that that erases the past, but I feel like Spirit is telling you to, you're here watching a tarot reading about the future. And I wonder if you're watching too much tarot. Are you getting confused? Because Spirit is telling you to just focus on the present and not worry so much rather about the future. So maybe someone came across this reading as for a confirmation, wondering, are we going to get a chance to come back together? You are. You definitely are. The connection is not over. It just feels like there's something in the energy that I'm picking up on, that it's very important for you to be present, because there's certain lessons for you in the present, if that makes sense. So I feel like your reading is very straight to the point, Taurus. You have someone that is going to make their way to you. They're going to either break the no contact, even if it's long distance, this person is going to show up. They're going to come visit you. They're going to make their way to you. And I feel like Spirit is telling you when they do, just focus on how that feels in the present. I know there could be a lot of things that you may want to talk about concerning the past or about the future, but it just feels like you'll find the most peace and the most calm when you just let yourself embrace the present. Leo's energy is here. Sagittarius's energy is here, you guys. So that could be who you're thinking of. Maybe cross watchers, moon or rising sign. Yeah, your reading is very straightforward though, Taurus. I just feel like what I'm meant to tell you is it's not done. And to just let yourself really be present with this person, because, okay, let me explain to you why I'm saying it like that. It's because Temperance is coming in reverse. So that's like I'm chomping at the bit, like I'm anxious in my energy. I want to know what's going to happen, when it's going to happen. But your message is short because not all of that is meant to be revealed to you at this time. Honestly, it feels like you're spending too much time either in the past or in the future when you have things that you need to see for yourself right in front of you right now. That's why your reading is so short. Does that make sense? I hope so. I hope so, Taurus. I hope that that gives you clarity. I feel like one of the key takeaways, though, is to just kind of maybe think about relaxing yourself a little bit more if you're worried whether or not the connection is going to come back around again. It's not over. It's not, but it just feels like the two of you need to spend quality time together, which I see you doing. So for those of you that are in a relationship, there's sadness that's here. And I feel like that sadness has come in because you and your person have not spent enough quality time with each other. So if you're looking for any advice from Spirit about your love life, it is definitely to let yourself be in the present, because there's so much healing energy that comes in when you do. You know, Queen of Swords is coming through in reverse. That shows me like your guard coming down. You receive all of this when you stop focusing so much on what's to come or what's happened before. And I feel like that's an important message for those of you that are single. Because if you're single, you know, you might be wondering a lot about your love life. It feels like there's something around you now. Could be someone that's right under your nose, so to speak, that if you would just stop and let yourself see this person, see this energy, I feel like you're meant to, if that makes sense. I feel like you're meant to. So for those of you that are single and you're like thinking about, maybe you're saying my love life has blockages. No, it doesn't. It's just that there's someone that's around you now that I feel you're supposed to have a connection to. There's like divine lessons with that person. So if no one else new has come in, it's because you have unfinished business with someone that's in your life now, in the present energy now. So it's like something needs to be either looked at or resolved with that person. That's why someone new hasn't come in yet. Okay, Taurus, just take from the reading what feels right to you, take what you resonate with, but that's what Spirit is showing me. It's all about the need for you to be present and how that clears up so much like negativity, hurt, pain when you let yourself focus on your life now. Okay, Taurus, I do hope that that brings you clarity. All right, Gemini is next. Okay, my beautiful Geminis. Let's get into your love reading for November. What's going on? I feel like you're getting a warning. I don't know how else to look at this energy, Gemini. I mean, look at it's coming through like that. So I can see Scorpio's energy, Capricorn's energy, Leo energy is here. It feels like there's someone that feels like you're really attached to this person. Like you can't stop thinking about them. Like you have a crush on them. Like it feels like this person is very much in your energy, very much on your mind. But I'm going to read this two ways because I can see this coming through two ways. Either someone is crushing on you and maybe you're not interested in them. But for others of you, I'll give you the warning only to protect your heart and help guide you in the right direction if you resonate with it. It feels like there's someone that you're thinking about constantly. Like you want to build with this person. Maybe there's even a lot of fantasies about what could be. But then when you look at the reality of things with this person, it just feels like it's kind of a push and pull. It feels like it's when push comes to shove. It feels like you want this person, but maybe deep down you know that they're really not good for you. I mean, there's no like positive way to look at this energy. That's why it's a warning. It's definitely a warning to you about someone. I just feel like there's someone that you want, but I can see that this person is no good for you. It's someone that you keep letting into your life or into your heart, and they just keep hurting you over and over again. And then the Death card is coming through. That's all about changes. I just think you need to protect yourself. You need to protect yourself, Gemini. Only because it feels like this person is very karmic. That's the thing about it. It's the devil's energy. So this feels like there's a karmic lesson that you're wrapped up in with someone, and it's like a cycle that keeps repeating. And I feel like what Spirit wants you to know in that energy is it's important for you to follow your intuition. It's like you want them, but you know that they're not good for you. And what I can see is happening is that person's not changing. You're the one that's changing. You're the one that keeps compromising. You're the one that keeps bending. You're the one that keeps adjusting to suit this person's needs, rather. And what I have to say to you, what Spirit is showing me is, if you're looking for something to move forward with them, it may not be meant to move forward with that person. Now, this is specific because this is for those of you that feel like someone hurts you. I mean, this is being very hurt. The sun is in reverse with the devil. It feels like you want this person, but then they have the power to take you to such a low place. It's like you want this person so bad, but then it feels like they hurt you so much, and you keep letting them back in. It's like you keep letting them hurt you over and over. So I feel like you came to this reading not to make you feel bad about any of the choices that you made, but maybe to help you see for yourself that you are stuck in a karmic cycle with someone. And being stuck in this karmic negative cycle, for those of you that resonate with this, it's changing you. It's hurting you. It's affecting you in ways that it feels like you're not really seeing. So I know that you may still want to hold on to that person, but you're getting a lot of warnings about being stuck in a particular cycle with them. It's not your fault that things haven't progressed or moved forward in a certain direction. You're caught up in a karmic cycle with someone. So the lessons there will be limited. It could even be a test of your own inner strength, your power. For some of you, I have to tell you straightforward that you're going to have to be the one to cut this person out because they're not going to let go of you. Okay, so that's a heavier message. I feel like someone came across the reading that resonates with being caught up in a karmic cycle. And if you're one, I don't know, I just feel like you're blaming yourself too much for the way things have been. But have you ever looked at the connection from a higher perspective on a deeper level like that? You know, thinking about lessons in your life, what you're meant to take away. Because for some of you, I feel like you came across this reading because Spirit is telling you to let go of that person once and for all. Now, it's only that message. I'm going to pull more cards for you guys, but that's a message for those of you that feel like maybe you don't even really understand why you can't let them go. Maybe you don't even really understand why you're so attached to this person, why you can't get them off of your mind, yet it feels like they hurt you so deeply. It's because there's karmic lessons meant for you to overcome. And if you are looking to my readings to give you guidance, Spirit is telling you to cut that person out. Okay, but again, you have to do what you feel is best for your love life, but I feel like that feels very personal, maybe someone's personal message. I'm going to pull more cards for you, Gemini, and see into your love life in November. Now, for others of you, where it's all of this energy about karmic lessons, karmic ties, I feel like Spirit is, if you know that there's someone that you're going to be with, like you're not going to release them, you're not going to let them go, is it possible for the two of you to really work towards finding closure on what that is? Whatever it is that's very personal that keeps coming between the two of you. It's like an ongoing issue. Can that be resolved once and for all? And how much of that is in your control? Because remember, you're only in control of yourself. So it's a deep message that I'm getting. Because if you're planning to stay with this person, I feel like Spirit is saying to you that it's time for you to really focus on healing whatever that is, because if you don't, it's just going to keep coming up between the two of you, especially if you decided that this is who you're going to be with. It's like about getting real. It's about getting real, or it just makes me wonder that heavy energy, can it actually be resolved? Only you know the answer to that, Gemini. And if the answer is no, I feel like Spirit is telling you to release yourself from that person. But if the answer is yes, I feel like Spirit is telling you like it's time to really focus on healing. Okay, let's see. Ooh, okay, this energy totally switched up. Okay, so, oh, that's good, because now the devil's coming in reverse. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so this definitely connects back to the spread that I just did, because this energy shows me something new is on the horizon for you. I mean, it's the Eight of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles, but then the Devil is in reverse. That's interesting. Okay, so for some of you that resonate with what I said about that karmic connection, when you cut that person out, hence the Devil's in reverse, that's like cutting off that karmic energy, look what you have coming to you. I mean, it's the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. It's going to come to you like overnight. I think you're going to be shocked when you finally cut that person out, or you guys find a resolution as to whatever this is that's coming between the two of you. For those of you that want to stay with this person, you're going to be shocked how quickly the changes come in, because the Eight of Wands is like very fast moving energy. It's like a bombardment. It's almost like it's been trying to come to you all this time. And it's like been building up behind the scenes, pressure and pressure building up. And once you finally maybe cut this person out, or maybe even find forgiveness in a particular difficult situation, if you're going to stay with this person, I see a rapid overnight change that leads to something so solid in your life. So to make it simple, to simplify it, for those of you that know that you should cut someone out, once you do that, that person has actually been a blockage for you. And then you have this solid relationship that's going to come in. Capricorn's energy is here, Pisces energy is here, and your own Gemini energy has come through. So it could be with one of those signs. It could be cross watchers watching your reading, Gemini, or your own moon or rising sign. I feel like what Spirit wants you to know is you're meant to be loved. You're meant to be adored. You're meant to be in a relationship with someone that you feel everything is solid, where you feel everything is balanced. Yes, you charted that for yourself, and that is what you deserve. It just feels like it's a matter of you taking a step in the right direction in order to receive it. So I feel like Spirit is telling you to just take your time and reflect. You'll know what to do. You know what to do. And once you make that move, I see your love life being in a very stable and solid place. It's really, the Eight of Wands just feels like it's something that is dying to come to you, trying to come to you. Maybe even a particular person that wants to be with you. If only you would get out of your current relationship. That's what I can see. For some of you, you have someone that once you make it known or public that you're out of a relationship with someone that has not been good for you, there's someone that's been waiting behind the scenes the whole time for you to be single. And as soon as they get word that you are single, Gemini, this person is going to come forward, let me tell you, like quickly, and they're not going to mince words in any way, shape, or form. It's someone that when you are finally single or you get out of that relationship, they're going to come forward, and I feel like they're going to ask you to be theirs within a day or two. They're not going to play games. It feels like they stayed away to let you figure out whatever it is that you need to figure out. Like they didn't, maybe you wanted this person to be your knight in shining armor and pull you away from the darkness. But it feels like that was a lesson for yourself. Maybe, like I said, to find your inner strength. So for those of you that are holding on to someone, but you feel like the relationship is no good for you, and you really can cut that person out of your life, if you do that, I just see where you have a whole other relationship. And this is a relationship that brings, it's serious. I mean, the Ace of Pentacles is about building with someone, a life together, a marriage. It's here for you. It really is. It just feels like Spirit wants you to use your discernment and then just take one step in the right direction. Just take a step in the right direction. You already know what to do. And for those of you that are in a relationship and you plan to stay in that relationship, I feel like it's just a beautiful message to you that things are going to start to get better. It's a matter of releasing though. Like there's something about finding closure, a resolution, releasing. And you're going to be surprised how quickly that energy shifts when you do. But I feel like what Spirit is saying to you is to just take all the time that you need, Gemini. Don't rush yourself into making any decisions. Like, don't rush yourself, because what's meant for you is going to come to you. And it's just a matter of you figuring out what you should do, what it is that you want. And like, once you decide, it will come to you. So there's definitely a major turnaround in your love life. You know, the devil is in reverse, and that's a beautiful thing, because it's like slaying these demons, so to speak, cutting through that negative energy. And then I see what you receive when you do that. So this is the energy of healing for me. So that's what Spirit is showing me about your love life in November, Gemini. Okay, you guys. Next is Cancer. Okay, my beautiful Cancers. Let's get into your reading. This is interesting to me. So Capricorn's energy is here, heavy Pisces energy as well in the reading. Let me show you these cards coming through. Seven of Swords is the first card out, but then the Five of Wands is in reverse. It's funny because it's almost like you have someone that feels they're like lovesick over you. I can see that you have someone that loves you very deeply, Cancer. The overall energy is the Devil in reverse. It's like this, it's weird to me. It is, honestly, because I see how much this person loves you. But then I also see how much they worry and question, do you love me? There's something in the energy where they're so worried that it's unrequited between you and them. Yes, this person does love you very deeply, but I feel like they get so, okay. It's funny because they do come across as sensitive, but then this person also comes across like they have a temper. I mean, that Knight of Swords, that's very argumentative energy. It's being angry. And the funny thing about it, it stems from this person feeling insecure about your feelings for them. What is going on in this connection, Cancer? How does this person treat you? I really wonder that, because this is heavy, you know, it really is. It's the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and then the Five of Wands in reverse. I'm telling you that this person loves you, because when I tap into their energy, that's what they call it. That's what they feel. Like, that's what they tell themselves, is that they love you. But then something that throws off the energy, and I just question how this person really treats you, because they have a lot of anger, they have a temper, and then with the Devil as the overall energy, I know that you've seen a side to this person that has alarmed you. I know you've seen a side to this person that you feel maybe even has scared you a little bit. Like, if you just saw them go off, or you saw their temper, judgment comes through in reverse around them. You guys have to really choose yourselves in your love life. I just feel like I'm drawn to tell you that from Spirit, because it just feels like you're dealing with someone that has a very unstable side to them. And then where I keep telling you that they love you, it wouldn't surprise me if that's what they tell you after they fight with you. It feels like this person picks fights with you, because that Seven of Swords shows me that they really have some trust issues. And they really have a jealous side to them. So I feel like you've definitely seen that about this person, or you're being warned that you could see a side to them that really shows their jealousy, their anger, because that Knight of Swords and the Seven of Swords, it feels like they could definitely hit below the belt and be very insulting with some of the things that they say. That's not cool. It feels like this person could even accuse you of things and just be very disrespectful. It feels like they have that side to them where they can be very disrespectful with the things that they say. But let me tell you where all of this stems from, Cancer. It's not you. It's not. This person is very insecure. This person has their own issues that they need to deal with. It's like they're still figuring out who they are and what they bring to the table. And it feels like since they're in this energy of still figuring all that out, and then trying to figure out where they stand with you, it feels like you have someone that takes all of this out on you. So I just feel like, I feel like you've seen this side to them, but if you haven't, I feel like Spirit is giving you a warning about the way that they can be. If this is a newer connection and things are happening really fast, like this person has already told you that they love you, but then it feels like you've seen a side to them that maybe has even accused you, because this is jealousy. I don't know how else to look at that energy. I mean, it's the Five of Wands with the Seven of Swords. So it just feels like that's even questioning, who is that? Who are you talking to? Blah, blah, blah. It's like that kind of vibe. And even if you are completely innocent and you tell this person like that they're nobody, it feels like they'll still continue to pick fights with you. So if this is a newer connection, you're getting a warning to not get wrapped up in a weird karmic cycle with someone. Whatever this person has showed you, Cancer, just let that speak to you. If you feel like they've already shown you their true colors and they asked you about something, they questioned you about something, or they accused you about something, and you know that that was totally undeserved, I feel like Spirit is giving you a red flag warning about this person, because you've only seen the surface. Because it feels like they have a side to them where they can get very angry, jealous, and it just feels like they just hit below the belt and they can be very insulting. It's confusing because what they'll do is apologize to you. They'll apologize and they'll be very sweet, very loving, love bomb you. They're going to tell you how much they love you. It just feels like, wow, I'm getting a warning for someone here. So if you resonate with this cycle that I can see, and you may not know like what's on the horizon, how to get yourself out of it, something along those lines. I feel like what Spirit is saying to you, Cancer, and this is not to, make you feel bad in any way, shape, or form, or to give you like a bad reading. When you get warnings, they only come from a loving place. It doesn't look like things are going to change with that person. That's the thing about the energy. Like if you resonate with this and you know that you've already seen their anger or they've been very insulting, they don't trust you, even though you may not have even given them a reason to not trust you, accusing you of things. But then they want to turn around and tell you that they love you and they always apologize. Be very careful for that, because that feels very abusive to me. This person's energy, I mean, this comes across as abusive, definitely verbally abusive. So if you're looking for guidance from Spirit and you resonate with that message, it just honestly feels like the vibe is not going to change with them. You need to be careful because it feels like it could only get worse. And you're honestly much better off if you release this person now, especially if you're not that invested. But for those of you that are invested in this person and you resonate with this cycle that I can see, I mean, just think about it. What I see on the horizon for you. Now, this is for those of you that resonate with this, because this message is heavier. But what Spirit is showing me is, I feel like this person's very abusive. And if you feel, and you've already called it that, if you feel like they're abusive and they're only going to continue to be abusive towards you. So, I mean, I know it may not be the easiest thing to do, but it's like the same pattern repeating, where they're accusing you of something, arguing with you and then turning around and apologizing. You guys, can you see that fly? Somehow a fly got in here. So gross. So hopefully it doesn't buzz around me too much. Oh, that's interesting, a fly. Because that's not positive energy to me. I feel like that's even someone's warning here. You're definitely getting a lot of warnings, Cancer, but just take from the reading what you resonate with, because this could just be someone's personal message, like you're being divinely guided in the right direction to get away from a person that I just feel like they're very abusive. Or if it's new and you can cut them out and you resonate with this, you definitely should, Cancer, because you're going to be dodging a bullet when it comes to whoever this is. Okay, you guys, but remember that these messages only come from a loving place. So just take from it what feels right to you, okay? All right, next is Leo, my beautiful Leos. Let's get into your love reading. What's going on, you guys, in November? It feels like you're indecisive about someone, Leo. It feels like you are. But deep down, you know what you should do about this connection. But it feels like this person, there's something about their energy where it has you second guessing your intuition. I can see Libra's energy is here. Capricorn's energy is here. Excuse me. Oh, you know what's funny is I heard this, you guys, like when a tarot reader like has indigestion in a reading, it means that the truth is coming out. So that's interesting to me because like I just feel it. The initials B and J are here as well. You already know what you've seen in this person, Leo. This person has shown you their true colors already. I just have to say that because look at these energies coming through. But the Page of Cups is in reverse. I don't trust the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups, there's just so many questions like that comes along with, it's like a story. It's like there's always a story with this person. Like you've probably been very aggravated by them. I can pick up on that energy. And it's like there's so many questions like, why is there a fish in the cup? Like, what is going on? It just feels like this person does stupid things and then plays dumb and acts like so confused, like they don't know. But this person is not all bad. You know, I'm not trying to get on your person, Leo. I know they're not all bad because I can see that you fantasize about a future with them, or you guys talk about having a future together. So in November, they're going to come forward and try to mend their ways. Like they're going to try and mend the ways that they've messed up with you, because justice is in reverse with the Page of Cups. So it's like this person acknowledging the ways that they mistreated you, how you've gone through things in the connection that you didn't deserve to go through. And it's like now they're striving to prove it all to you, to prove to you who they are. But it's not like they can just go back and erase the past. You know, the Devil is in reverse. That shows me how this person, they're trying to move things forward with you. And it feels like your intellect and emotion really fight when it comes to this person, when it comes to this connection. I can see that because the High Priestess is in reverse. So Taurus's energy is here as well. You guys, maybe you're thinking of a Taurus. They're going to try, Leo. In November, you're going to see this person put in a lot of effort when it comes to you. I mean, really go above and beyond. Genuinely, they're genuinely going to. I just keep looking into the energy and it feels like you guys are like, no matter what they do, it's still not enough for you to feel like you're safe and secure in this connection. It feels like you're still trying to feel things out because judgment and justice is in reverse. So it's like you don't forget so easily what this person has put you through, but then you're torn. You're very torn about them. And even 3 out of 4 cards are major arcana. So that's why I see you feel torn about this person, because there's a part of you that feels like maybe it could work or we do belong together. But then there's also a part of you that feels like it's not right for you. I can see that this person has put you through a lot. I mean, the devil's energy is here out on the table. So I'm not saying that they're all bad, but I also know at the same time this person has, I feel like you've gone through a lot of heavy energy with them. You've gone through a lot of something difficult with this person. So that's why you're just not really sure about which move to make. Don't let them put pressure on you, Leo. Don't. It feels like they will. It feels like they'll put pressure on you through their actions because they want you. They want to prove who they are. They want to make it right. They are acknowledging what needs to be fixed, what needs to be changed. But then again, at the same time, when I tap into your energy, it's like you're denying your intuition. What Spirit is saying to you is you can trust your intuition. You really should follow your intuition, Leo. Because for some of you, this person really goes above and beyond. And with the Hierophant coming through, it's like they want to offer you something that's irresistible. They want to offer you something that you can't say no to. What does that mean to you? For some of you, it could be a commitment, it could be a marriage or something along those lines. So it's like they want to offer it to you, but I just wonder, I just question this person because I see you questioning this person. I want to look deeper into that Page of Cups just to see a little bit more into their intentions, a little bit more into how they are. I want to look further. I don't want to just make light of the energy because, I mean, the devil is here. Judgment is in reverse. So I know this person has had you in your own head very confused. But then the overall energy is the Four of Wands. So it's like feeling connected to them, but then wondering why it can't be smoother. Something about the connection where you feel like it's meant to be, but then it's been very difficult at the same time. So if you're trying to make a decision about them in November, that's what Spirit is showing me. And I want to help you make that decision because it feels like you're just questioning their character and their intention. So I want to look into this Page of Cups. Okay. Okay, so Gemini's energy is here, you guys. I wonder how you're going to feel about this, Leo. Because the Emperor is clarifying the Page of Cups. So it's like, okay, if this person really has it in them to be in the Emperor's energy, why are they acting like, why are they being a Page of Cups? Okay, so what Spirit is showing me is they genuinely do see the error of their ways. They genuinely do see that they played games with the heart, that they put you in a position where you feel utterly confused. They see how toxic their behavior was. They see all of that genuinely, Leo. I know that this person could have put you through a lot, but they love you. They do love you. The Lovers are here. I mean, that's just, I mean, it's upright. It's Spirit letting you know that there's been a lot of things that they've come to realize lately about you and the connection and what this means to them. I feel like they're embarrassed about the way that they've treated you, the way that they behaved. I think they're embarrassed that they didn't show you into their Emperor's energy all along. And the Emperor, Empress, that is the highest vibration of a partner. That's someone who has the potential to, you know, you can have a stable life with them, a spouse, someone that you can really grow with, build with. So it's like they had that in them the whole time. Why didn't they? Maybe they tested you. They tried to play games with you. Why is it when push comes to shove, though? So when I tap into this person's energy deeper, I understand why you hold on because it feels like you caught a glimpse of that Emperor's energy. You did. You caught a glimpse of it. You saw the potential in this person. And that's what kept you attached to them. Even though it feels like they just, they fumbled you. It feels like they mishandled this whole connection. Some of you are not with them now. Could be a no contact situation, like you're taking space from this person. Even if you're with them now, you could still be taking space from them energetically. But the Emperor is in reverse, so that spirit showing me that yes, they have the potential to rise to that energy, but it's in reverse, so they still have a little way to go before you feel like they're fully aligned with you. See, your energy, Leo, feels like it's already in that energy, the Emperor or the Empress. So it's like, you know who you are, you know what you want, you know what you're looking for. It just feels like you kind of outrank this person spiritually, and I don't mean that as an insult. It's just that you have a deeper spiritual understanding, or you have just like a different sense of spiritual and emotional intelligence than this person. So it feels like you've been waiting for them to catch up with you. But it feels like lately you're in this energy of like, that's why I see you being torn, because you see the potential, but then you want what you want it now. So in November, this person is going to be putting in a lot of work, a lot of effort. Even if you have told them no, they're not going to let you go so easily. They won't accept that. And they're going to do something big to try to prove their intentions towards you. Yes, this person does love you, but it feels like they put you through a lot, and you can't help but remember all of that. So I feel like the best way forward for you in November, Leo, don't put a bunch of pressure on yourself to figure this all out. I feel like this person needs to prove their intentions with actions, and just make sure that this person's words and actions are aligning. And if they do, it feels like you will gladly open the door to them, so to speak. You know, it feels like you will gladly embrace this connection if they would just do things the right way. So I feel like they're going to be putting in the effort, Leo. I do. But I still see you kind of on the fence in November when it comes to them. And maybe that's best, you know, based on what I can see this person has put you through. The Devil, Justice in reverse, Judgment in reverse. It feels like they played a lot of head games with you. So I feel like, you know, not that I'm telling you to play head games back with this person, because it's not. But you should definitely take your time, take the space that you need, and just make sure that their words and actions align. But they're going to be putting in a lot of effort. They won't take no for an answer. There's a whole lot of things they know they need to make up to you. This person wants to show you that they've changed, that they've grown. But then when I look at them through your eyes, it feels like you still need to see a bit more. They do love you though, Leo, but it feels like in November, you're really going to challenge them and put them to the test. Heavy Pisces energy is in this reading, you guys. Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Taurus is all here. Okay, my beautiful Leos. I hope that brings you clarity, you guys. That's what I can see. Virgo, you are next. Let's get into your reading. Okay. Leo's energy is here. Sagittarius' energy is here, as well as Cancer. So maybe you're thinking of one of those signs, Virgo, or it could be cross watchers, your own moon or rising sign. I'll mention it. Let me show you these cards, because it just makes me wonder, what do you actually want with this person? Okay. If there's someone that you want it to be more, and you feel like this person like hasn't made a commitment to you, and I wonder if they even like come in and out of your life. For those of, I want to talk to those of you that resonate with that, like maybe dealing with someone that you have like this deep sense of attraction to, like you just can't get enough of this person. I mean, the intimacy, the physical, sexual chemistry, like I can see that it's there. But then the Two of Cups is coming in reverse. So if this person, like if you know you're attached to them, Virgo, and you're like waiting for them to show you more, but this person has a tendency to like be in your life for short periods of time, or you even know that you have this history of like ghosting, I feel like you're getting a warning here, because I mean, the Knight of Wands is not someone that stays. That's the thing. Like they're there for a short time, they're there for a good time, but the energy is very physical, sexual. Yes, the chemistry is undeniable. It is. But then again, like what's throwing off the reading and why I'm concerned for your heart is because the Two of Cups is in reverse. And then the overall energy is the Sun in reverse with the Chariot. Okay, then the Knight of Cups. Okay, so this is a clear message here. So some of you are dealing with a person that maybe they're a player, or maybe, like I said, they just haven't given you the consistency that you're longing for. But the thing about the energy is this person can really put you in your own head, and it feels like they cause you a lot of anxiety. And for others of you, this person has brought you down to a place where they really make you feel bad. Like when they do this, when they're in and out of your life like that, it really makes you feel bad, and it could even make you feel very depressed. I feel like Spirit is telling you to protect your heart and not keep giving that person your time and your energy, because this, if you resonate with that pattern, Virgo, where you have an amazing time, the chemistry, it's great, but like they haven't given you a commitment, or they're very inconsistent, or even like they take a long time to respond and things like that, but you still feel attached to this person. I feel like I'm giving you this warning from a loving place, because they're only going to hurt you again. Like if you resonate with them being in and out of your life, they're going to come back into your life. Feels like you guys will connect, have an amazing time, definitely have an amazing physical or sexual experience, but then they're gone again. It's like this person, if they ghosted you before, it feels like they'll ghost you again, and it's like you're setting yourself up to be hurt, and Spirit does not want you to be hurt. I feel like Spirit is trying to protect you in this reading. And you know what? If you would let yourself see that pattern, it's not like you don't know your worth. You do know your worth, but it just feels like you give this person chances for whatever reason you feel you should. But then on top of that, they hurt you. So I feel like Spirit wants you to stop putting yourself through the ringer when it comes to this person. You know why? Because if you cut out this one that's like very inconsistent, you have someone that will come in, and the Knight of Cups is someone that's actually looking for a relationship. The Knight of Wands is not looking for a relationship. It's a person who's looking to feel good in the moment. I feel like it's very self-centered, because they're not thinking about the consequences of being in and out of someone's life. So for those of you that resonate with that, I feel like Spirit is telling you to cut that person off. That's a false connection. That is not your other half. That's not your soulmate. That's not your twin flame. That person is a player, and you have your real person trying to come to you. This is a blockage. This person is blocking a true blessing from coming in. And it feels like if you continue to give that person chances, they're just stealing your energy, honestly. This person is attracted to you. Of course they're attracted to you. They're attracted to your divine energy, your love, your light. I see all of that here. But then they're not moving things forward, because it's like they come in, they siphon off of you, and then they disappear. That person plays a lot of games. And it feels like they're a blockage preventing your true person from coming in. So this kind of feels like a singles reading that I'm picking up on, but however you resonate with it, I won't take that away from you. I just feel like you're getting a warning that this person is still in that player kind of energy. They're not ready to settle down. They're not looking to make a commitment. And they're getting too much of your time and energy. They take it and they steal it, and they don't give back to you, and you don't deserve that, Virgo. If you would release them, it feels like free your mind from this person. If you would let yourself free your mind, you would feel amazing. You would feel so much better, because if you want the straightforward message from spirit, that's not going anywhere. They're only taking from you. They're only bringing you down, siphoning off of your energy. It's not going anywhere. You know why? Because it's not meant to go anywhere. That person feels like they came into your life for particular lessons, maybe even for you to establish boundaries. It's not meant to be a punishment, and you're not doing anything wrong. It feels like it's something that you charted for yourself to experience. But I mean, how much longer are you going to keep going through it? For those of you that resonate with it, how much longer are you going to keep being hurt and ghosted by someone when you could really have a person come into your life that's looking for love? So it feels like if you shut that door, you have someone that's going to approach you in very romantic, loving energy. The Knight of Cups is they're open-hearted. They wear their heart on their sleeve. They're expressive. They're loving, romantic, and they're looking to give their heart to someone. It's someone who's looking to be in a relationship. It's a relationship-oriented person. I have to tell you this, though, Virgo. If you decide to cut out this player, however you want to call this person, if you decide to cut them out, and you're going to have this person come into your life quickly because it's meant to be. It's like once they're removed, this can come to you. They're going to sweep you off of your feet. But then let me tell you, this person is going to come back because what follows up is the Knight of Swords. So Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups. You have all of this energy moving and shifting for your sign. So it's like you can definitely shift, jump timelines right now if you wanted to, Virgo. You have something that's open for you, very romantic. But when you say no to this person and release them, and you get together with someone else, and you have this one who's very romantic, sweeping you off of your feet, this person is going to come back and apologize. But you're going to have to use your discernment because the Two of Cups is coming in reverse, and it just feels like that person is not aligned with you. I'm not going to lie to you. I feel like there's something about the energy where the chemistry, could it be lust mistaken for love? It could be. If you let this Knight of Cups come into your life, you're going to see what it's like when someone genuinely cares for you, loves you. That person's not going to disappear on you. That person's not going to back away, not going to ghost you. They won't do that to you. But then you're going to have this one come back around again and try and confuse you. So just be careful for that. Okay, Virgo? Because I can just see, like, if you cut them out, what you'll receive. But then they're going to try and shoot their shot with you again, but they're just going to come back around and make you more empty promises. You will feel so much better if you cut out someone that's been in and out of your life or very inconsistent with you. You will feel like a weight has been lifted off of you, honestly. That's what Spirit is showing me. You know, just do what you feel is best for you, Virgo. Okay, you guys. You guys, Libra is next, last but not least. My beautiful Libras. Let's get into your reading. Let's see what's going on in November. That's so weird, you guys. Like, my cards are like stuck. That's very weird. Hold on, let's see. Some of you could be thinking of an Aries or a Leo. I can see that energy already in your reading, Libra. Or those could be cross watchers, or your own moon or rising sign. This definitely feels like you're taking your power back and you're just very protective of yourself. The overall energy is the Seven of Wands. Let me show you these cards. So again, I can see Cancer's energy and Sagittarius. So more signs coming through. Could be cross watchers, your own moon or rising sign, or who you're thinking of. This right here in the middle, this is definitely hard feelings. You know, the Six of Cups is in reverse right next to the Queen of Swords. So this shows me that there's something that you feel you just can't get past. Like there's something about this person's energy or someone, whoever this is that you're thinking of, there's something that you just feel you keep being reminded of in a negative way, or you just can't seem to get past it. So then you're really gonna put up your guard with someone. The Queen of Swords, that is not to be played with. That's you calling all of your power back to you. That is you choosing to cut someone off, cut someone out. You could even cuss this person out. Some of you might do that. It just feels like you're not settling anymore. This person has you in a place where you're very protective of your heart, Libra. But you know what? Maybe you need to put up these strong boundaries because it kind of whips this person into shape. Knight of Wands is now coming in reverse. So for some of you, what's been bothering you about this connection is just feeling like it's very inconsistent. I wonder if you feel like this person has been a player. There's something that just feels very inconsistent, although it's very passionate. There's a lot of chemistry. But then it just feels like if they're not going to give me what I want, you don't have time to play any games. It feels like you just don't have time for it. So then it feels like feels like you could show them a side that maybe you haven't, that can be very cold. Like your cutoff game is not to be played with. And it just feels like you get to that point in November where something is bothering you so much, or you see there's a repeating pattern. It really leaves a bad taste in your mouth, and it feels like you're just going to cut this person out. And let me tell you, it whips them into shape because I'm not trying to make excuses for them, but they start to think about the ways that they've been very inconsistent, and they don't want to be that way. Are you going to give them an ultimatum, or have you already? You may give them an ultimatum. Or for some of you, you just straight out tell them that you don't want to talk to them anymore. You dump them, whatever the case is, like you just don't want to talk to them. And the Knight of Wands is coming in reverse because it makes them stop and be very present and see how inconsistent they've been. And that's the last thing they want to show you. It feels like maybe, not to make excuses, but maybe they didn't see how much their behavior was affecting the connection in a negative way, because maybe you wanted more of a commitment, or others of you just want more stability with this person. When you really put your foot down, Libra, their energy switches dramatically, and they're going to fight for this connection. They're going to, they don't want you to go no contact or to cut them out. They're going to fight to try to get you back. They're going to defend you, defend this connection. And it feels like once you put your foot down, things are going to move forward between you and this person very quickly. So they're going to try and put in a lot of effort. I can just see the way that things play out. It's like you get fed up with a repeating pattern or their inconsistency. So you don't want to talk to them anymore. You become very protective of yourself. And then they're going to turn around. They're going to fight for the connection. They will. But it feels like you don't take this person back right away. Like maybe you take a week or so. I'm just chuckling because I feel like this person is going to, they're not going to be ashamed to beg. They're not going to. They're going to apologize, be very apologetic and humble and sincere. But it feels like you're keeping them on ice for like a week or so, and you're thinking about, okay, which direction do I really want this to go in? The Wheel of Fortune is about you thinking about your love life very seriously, the divine timing of things. Even some of you thinking about your own biological clock when it comes to this person. And once you take the time to think things through, and then you see that they're being consistent with you, Libra, I feel like you're going to, It feels like you guys will get back together with them. So it makes me wonder, what stage of this are you in? For those of you that resonate with this, maybe you're in the stage of thinking like, should I cut them out? If you do cut them out, it's going to be a wake-up call, a reality check for them. And they're going to show you consistency. They're going to. And for those of you that like already have, Spirit wants you to know that you should continue to take the time that you need to feel things out. And if they haven't already come back begging, they're going to, Libra. They're going to. And it feels like this person is going to make you feel safe enough to open up your heart again. I feel like that's why the Queen of Swords turns into the Queen of Cups in reverse. Because for me, the Queen of Cups in reverse is like, I'm going to open up my heart. I'm going to go all in again, and I'm going to take a chance. And I feel like it's even further emphasized here from Spirit with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, because that's you letting yourself be partnered with someone again, letting yourself be in a relationship, and they're just going to keep coming on strong. So maybe some of you need to put your foot down, because it could be a reality check for this person. Like if they've been inconsistent, however that looks to you, maybe you're in a relationship with them now, but they're not following through or keeping their word, or they're just like sweeping things under the rug, and something you're looking at as very serious, they're taking it lightly. Once you put your foot down, Libra, and that doesn't mean, I mean, I know someone here could cuss someone out. You know, you don't have to do that. It all depends on what your style is. Putting your foot down, what does that look like to you? I can just see it makes this person step up to the plate and respect you. And I see them showering you with affection and attention. It's like they do not want to lose you, because they know they're not going to find anyone else like you. I mean, the Nine of Pentacles shows me that to this person, I know you may feel like they're taking you for granted now. They need that reality check, because, I mean, who can compare to you? You're beautiful. It's everything about you, though. You're intelligent. You're independent. They love the way that you take care of yourself. You're nurturing, you're loving, all of it. So that's why I'm saying maybe they haven't seen this side of you. And once they do, if you feel like they should be showing you more respect, however you want to embrace that energy, it's definitely standing your ground. It's standing your ground for sure. And once you do that, I mean, it's like a flood of affection and attention. It's really going to turn things around in the energy. That's what Spirit is showing me, you guys. So it does make me wonder, have you cut them out? If you have, just be prepared, because they're gonna come forward and, you know, be showing you so much affection and attention. Okay, my beautiful Libras, you guys, that is what I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed your love readings. If you enjoyed the live, you know, please let me know down in the comments. And if you want to see more live readings, I can definitely do that. It's a lot easier for me, cuts out a lot of steps for me. So I definitely enjoyed my time here with you guys. You guys, please leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe. You guys, leave me a comment and turn on all your notifications, because I post so randomly. Please hit all, because I post randomly different things. I never know what I'm gonna do. I just do what Spirit calls me to do. So please hit all on the notifications. And I'm thinking maybe tonight or tomorrow I want to go live again, but I want to do it just answering your questions. So we can have like a one-on-one session, you know, write your question to me in the comments and I'll answer it for you. As long as you don't mind having your answers answered publicly, you know, that's something that I want to start doing. But anyways, you guys, I love you so much. Thank you for joining me for today's readings, and I will see you guys in my next video.